Hello everybody, it is Star, and today we are going to talk about the App Store discriminating against Yuri dating simulators. What's weird is that they're perfectly okay with Yaoi, but not Yuri, which is weird. You guys know how I've sometimes played Shoujo City, aka now known as Anime City, on my iPad for my YouTube channel. I will be telling you guys about what has been happening with the Shoujo City updates and why they are no longer coming to specifically iOS devices. So I will gather up some information and let's go. So yeah. So as you can see, from the screenshot I have gathered here, it says all updates for iOS version of Shoujo City 3D are permanently blocked by the App Store. I sent an appeal today since there is nothing else I can do about it at this point. The App Store usually isn't all that strict about censorship, but here's the thing. In the rejection thing, pretty much says that the game had to be set to 17 plus in the App Store. So Laika, that's the name of the creator of Shoujo City, they did as they were told. I'm gonna use they them pronouns because obviously I don't know their pronouns. But then the App Store said that it was promoting lolicon and also had offensive content. And there is no evidence of that whatsoever. I have done tons of research on this game. So, basically, the summary, according to the Shoujo City official website, basically stated that all it was a dating simulator game between two young girls that are in love. And that there is no specific goal or ending to the game other than take care of your girlfriend and make sure her love levels go up, which is basically how much your girlfriend loves you. And if they go down, then your girlfriend will not be very nice to you and stuff. And will probably start demanding more. At least from my experience, the gameplay is different for everyone. And it has no sexual elements whatsoever. The most quote-unquote sexual, I'm using huge freaking quotation gestures with my hands about the most quote-unquote sexual thing is panties and tank tops. They even censored out the swimsuit, which the swimsuit's a very modest one-piece swimsuit that you see in a lot of Japanese high schools. It's basically up a little bit lower to the collarbone. And that's pretty much it. It's just a basic plain blue one piece. That's what the swimsuit is. The quote-unquote underwear looks more like pajamas. Like, a lot of girls actually wear that kind of stuff to go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like I do. I'm gonna admit that right now. And I will read to you in detail of the rejection thingy that Shoujo City tried to explain. But apparently the App Store is very lesbophobic, so let's read it. So here's what the rejection thing said. Description. Hello, I would like to appeal the rejection of the update to my game, Shoujo City 3D. Your reviewer repeatedly rejects my updates, citing offensive and objectionable content as a reason. Specifically, in the past, I was told to remove the terms Yuri and Shoujo, romantic relationship between two girls, from game description, as violating the App Store policy. I was also told to set my game rating to 17 plus as a condition for allowing future updates. After I I complied with all these requests, my updates are now rejected again with a vague definition of Lolita elements. I think the person who reviewed my game is biased, so I would like to ask for another review by an independent person. I checked all the App Store policies for app developers and my game complies with all of them. There is no nudity, no sex, no violence, no adult content of any kind. It's a cute game about bonding and school romance featuring anime girls. The App Store distributes thousands of similar games featuring very similar artwork and themes focused on school romance and anime girls, e.g., this game. And then it shows a link to like reference all the other Yuri dating simulator games in the App Store. Has direct references to shoujo and Yuri. Oh, sorry. Romantic relationships between two schoolgirls in the game description, even though I was told that all of that is against App Store policies. Specifically, I was told in a phone conversation with your representative, Vadim, that using terms shoujo and yuri to describe a dating sim game is completely unacceptable for the App Store, which is apparently not true. Many other games in the App Store specifically refer to the term shoujo when applied to romantic bonding simulation with anime schoolgirls, etc., etc. And then it shows two more links to more references of evidence, which I did look these up, and this is all true, by the way, and many others. As to visual style, my game features young anime girls similar to all other games in this genre, etc. Oh wait, no, not etc. And there's two more links to show more evidence, which I'm really, really glad Laika has chosen to provide evidence for the App Store. But the App Store is being very biased and is still not allowing new updates to the game. And many others. I think the way my game was singled out and my updates are repeatedly rejected is biased and unfair. Please let an independent and unbiased person to review my game again. Thank you. Yeah. I think what the App Store did to the Shoujo City game is really not okay, and it's kind of homophobic in my opinion. Because it's just two girls simply dating. Doing, like, in the game it features a variety of activities, such as dressing up your character, taking her out on dates and talking to her, going to the carnival, not carnivore, carnival, like the amusement park, taking her to a shrine, playing hide and seek, playing instruments with her, drawing pictures with her, doing academic related activities with her, basically reading, writing, math, etc. And also does other activities such as watering plants, playing with water guns, swimming, and the newer update that sadly is not gonna come to the App Store because apparently the App Store is homophobic, is riding bikes, and there are more clothing options, and now Shoujo City, the developer Laika, is still trying to get the game unrejected or whatever from the App Store, but the App Store is being a hussy about it, like being kind of rude about it. And the other activities are very, very innocent in nature. Like, there are people who are not even dating that do a lot of them, like walking to school together, or riding bikes together, or going to the amusement park, or going to the water slides and whatnot. I mean, like, lots of people do that with not just boyfriends and girlfriends, but with their friends, their family, their siblings, etc., their close friends. And, yeah. And as for them, like, And like they also censored out the body pillow feature, which I think is somewhat understandable, but not fully, because a lot of people have really creepy body pillow fetishes, but this game does not show it that way. It shows more like a girl pretending that the body pillow is her girlfriend. You know how like some little kids would do that with their toys, like pretend it's their boyfriend or girlfriend. I know I sure as heck did do that kind of thing when I was a kid. But I think the App Store has a problem, like a very serious problem. Because what's weird is that, like Laika said in that article thing that she wrote, they wrote, it's actually true. A lot of other games have referenced otaku and anime related, heck, even hentai related terms such as yuri, yaoi, shoujo, bishi, lolita, lolicon, basically almost every term you could think of. And App Store singled out Shoujo City specifically, which is really not okay. And yeah, so that's a big problem. So thank you for watching this video. I hope this proves somewhat of a good point. Like, I don't think y'all can understand what I mean by what I say. But I hope I got the point across, you know? So like, comment, and subscribe. And also, I will be linking Laika's Twitter, because that's where I got all the information from. So yeah. Bye.